Good morning, everyone. At the outset, I extend a hearty welcome to the campus director, Madam Professor Gurpreet Kaur, our principal, Sir Dr. G.N. Verma, our chief administrative officer, Professor Raspal Singh ji, all participants, learned experts to this aptly chosen webinar on empowering e-learning. I thank all the registered participants for showing their keen interest in this webinar on empowering e-learning. SSIT was established in the year 1998 and has many feathers to its cap for providing socially and technologically relevant education. This webinar is also a step towards adding to the teaching learning process. As we all know, the online education is now going to be an integral part of higher education system, and post-COVID scenario is also going to facilitate to the virtual mode of learning. Instructional material development and seamless delivery to the remote learners is a challenging aspect for the teachers. Teaching learning has to be more engaging, more immersive and encouraging. For this, faculty members are to be empowered with various e-learning tools and modes of communication. In this direction, SSIT has taken this initiative and is organizing a webinar on empowering e-learning. Looking into the requirements of the participants, the expert Dr. Balwinder Singh Dhaliwal, who himself is engaged in developing MOOCs material, has a fair understanding of various computational and video tools, whereas a young expert, Ms. Monica Arora, who is involved in managing the technology-enabled learning for almost more than 6 years in NITA Chandigarh, which is one of the renowned institutes of MHRD, Government of India, is going to make us aware on the various communication platforms that are very important infrastructures for the effective online teaching. With these words, once again, I thank all of you for joining this initiative of SSIT Derabasi, Punjab. Now I invite our principal, Sir Dr. G.N. Verma, to address the remotely connecting gathering. Sir.
Okay. Very good morning, ma'am. Thank you for the calling. Very warm good morning to everyone connected through this web. At the very outset, I, on the behalf of the Institute, SSIT, and my own behalf, want to express my sincere thanks to Professor Gurpreet Kaur, Campus Director, Sri Sukhmani Institute of Engineering and Technology, SSIT, Mr. Rashpal Singh, Chief Administrator, SSIT, Dr. Soman Patnaik, Dean, Research and Development, and the coordinator of the webinar. Principals, deans, senior faculty and staff from all sister concerned institutes of SSIT. I am very thankful to Professor Shyam Sundar Patnaik, Director NITTR Chandigarh, to spare their expert faculty for today's webinar, and equally thankful to experts Dr. B.S. Dhaliwal and Ms. Monica Arora for readily accepting our invitation and sparing some of their very valuable time from their very tight and busy schedule and be an expert for today's session and grace the occasion. Their presence shall be an immense source of inspiration to all of us. Further, it gives me heartily pleasure to put on record that Professor Avtar Singh, founder chairman, and the director, Madam Mrs. Kamaljeet Kaur, have been a constant source of inspiration and the guidance to all of us and have contributed immensely to the growth of the institute. Sri Sukhmani Institute of Engineering and Technology, SSIT, have been founded by Professor Avtar Singh in 1998. Because of rare vision and fruitful planning of Professor Avtar Singh, founder and chairman of Sri Sukhmani Group of Institutions, delicate and concentrated effort of Director Madam Mrs. Kamaljeet Kaur, and sincere devotion, meaningful planning and result-oriented management of worthy campus director Professor Gurpreet Kaur. SSIT today has become a pioneer educational institute of the northern region. The sincere and hard work done by the faculty member of SSIT also goes in a big way to make the institute a brand name, a pioneer and a leader in the field of professional technical education. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for introducing the SSIT and also supporting us for the various activities. Now it is a very pleasing moment or satisfying moment for me to introduce to our campus director, Madam Professor Gurpreet. Thank you, sir. So now I am very much pleased to invite our campus director, Madam, and also to introduce her, who is a strong supporter to all our academic endeavors. Her relentless help and support is a driving force for all of us to take the initiative and also driving this institute to a step further. Now I request Madam Professor Gurpreet Kaur to deliver the inaugural address. Madam.
Thank you so much, Dr. Suman. I acknowledge what you have said about me, but ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. We are successful because of a strong team, and I firmly believe that the team is the best. Wherever we go, whatever we do, it's always a success. Anyways, a very good morning to everyone. All my principals, Dr. G.N. Verma, Professor Pradeep Sharma, Professor Kulvinder, all my senior professors, Professor Dhillon, Professor Rajinder Kumarji, my other colleagues. Before I say good morning and hello to them, it is my courtesy to first introduce our expert speakers. I am so grateful and thankful to Dr. Balvinder Singh Taliwal. Sat Shri Akal, sir. Thank you so very much for providing your precious time to us. And I'm sure not only me, my whole staff and other people who have joined this meeting, this webinar, are going to be very beneficial by attending this webinar today. And I'm also grateful and thankful to Professor Monica, who is a student with us, but so proudly say that yes, she's an expert and we can learn. Since learning is a never-ending process, so I feel extremely proud to present here and attend this webinar. As we say, the title says empowering e-learning. We all are going through a very tough time. And आने वाला time भी कुछ ऐसा ही होने वाला है. In fact, I think the next semester, at least for the next semester, it is going to be like this, and we have to conduct the classes and do what best we can do through e-learning process only. Though we know how to use Google Meet, Zoom Meet, and all this WhatsApp videos and all that, but that's not the effective teaching. Being a teacher, it is our sole responsibility to deliver the lecture which is effectively learned by the students. And not only doing it कि ठीक है जी lecture दे दिया काम खत्म हो गया assignment दे दी काम खत्म हो गया. It's not like that. Sorry, I'm just pausing here for a second. I would request some people who are in a very leisure mode, Mr. Vinay Churasia, and other people who are in a very casual mode, please switch off your cameras. If you cannot be attentive, you are on a mode where each and everyone is watching you. So please be attentive, otherwise else you can switch off your cameras as well. Sorry, coming back to you. Dr. Suman, I'm really grateful to you for taking this initiative, and it is a sole initiative by you. Rather, just Verma sir ne bola ki it is my initiative. No, it is not my initiative. It's a group initiative. Yes, of course, I'm always keen. I'm always keen to do best for my faculty, for my group, for my institution, because that has been inculcated in my blood by Professor Avtar Singh ji, who is my father. सबसे जरूरी and most importantly, I am so grateful to Dr. Patnaik. He is my godfather. I must tell you, each and everybody who's present here, though he's not presenting here, but I know somewhere wherever he is, उनको पता चल रहा है कि मैं क्या बोल रही हूँ. So, Dr. Patnaik, it can never be possible. It's rather impossible without your support. I am your student. You are my guide. You are my godfather, and I am so blessed to have you. You are always guiding us for the best. Thank you so very much for providing us this platform again, Dr. Dhaliwal. I am so grateful to you. Thank you so much for giving us this precious time of yours for us, and I'm sure I'm looking forward for a very fruitful webinar session. Thank you so much. Over to you, Dr. Suman. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your inspiring words, and I must say that it is not my sole initiative. It is the you are the driving force behind this. So thank you very much. So without any delay, I hand over this platform to our first expert, Dr. Balwinder Singh Dhaliwal. Sir,
Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
thank you, sir.
Yeah. So, first of all, a very good morning to all connected to this session. So, I am very thankful to Dr. Suman Patnaik for providing me this chance for interacting with you all and trying to share my expertise, whatever I have learned by uh, going through these tools. So, I am thankful to Campus Director ma'am for warm welcome. Thank you very much, ma'am. And I will try to present the two mainly directions, two tools for two main applications for video generations as well as for engaging students online. So let me share my screen first. Today in this session we'll discuss key tools for teaching online. So what are various tools which we have to use when we want to teach online through this COVID situation or in general. So this COVID situation, as rightly pointed out by Dr. Suman Patnaik, that this has forced us that we should go online, we should go for online teaching. So now it is a necessity. Otherwise also we can engage students using these tools. So these tools are very useful for conducting online. So in this 1.5 hour session, I will try to cover video creation tools. So we'll discuss video creation using PowerPoint, video creation using one particular software, open source software, which is named as OBS. Then we'll discuss how to edit the recorded videos using OpenShot Video Editor. And finally, I will also introduce how to use mobile for video creation. And finally, we'll discuss in detail how to use Google Classroom for sharing our contents with the students, how to use Google Classroom for providing assignments, how to use Google Classroom for communicating with students effectively. So in video creation using PowerPoint, so we'll go through actual hand-on mode. So I will not be discussing only the points. So I want to show you by actually performing these steps. So, but if we want to go through this PowerPoint video creation, these are the only steps which we need to follow. So we first must have presentation which we want to convert to video. Then these are the three steps we need to go to slideshow, then record slideshow, then finally export. So let me do this for all the participants. So this is our PowerPoint. So I am opening one particular PPT, which I would like to convert to the video. So say I am opening this one particular video, particular PPT, which I want to convert. So this is the again same video, which same PPT which I am presenting. So I will go to slide. So I will click here, record slideshow. So then I will click start recording. So for example, this the same PPT, so which I started with. So here I can speak whatever I want to speak for explaining this slide. Like I can explain here about the importance of e-tools for teaching online, what we are going to cover in this session. So that way, for each slide, we can record our narration. Then after recording the narration, we can escape this video. And then if we see, then you can see at this first slide, so I have recorded narration for 14 seconds. For second slide, I have recorded narration for 10 seconds. Similarly, for third slide, I have recorded my audio for 4 seconds. So this way I can record the audio for each slide. So after recording for each slide, finally, what I will do, so I will go to file. I will go to this file and I will export this. So for exporting, so I will just first click on export, then I will click on create a video. So if I click create a video, then it will finally open up this window. So we need to click this create video button and it will create the video. So I will not be creating right now because it generally takes some time. So when we export, so it has to convert slides to the video, so it takes some time. So but this is the procedure which we can follow. So let me again to go to this presentation mode. So when we go to when we export the file, so this file is generally in MP4 format. But if we are using old PowerPoint platforms, if we are using 2010, so 2010 onwards we can perform this narration. For versions which are below 2010, so we will not be able to record or narration the slides. So when we export using 2016, I am using, it will directly export to the MP4 version. But sometimes like 2010 PowerPoint, so if we record narration, then there is not option of export. So we have the option of save as file Windows Media Video. So if we have Windows Media Video and we want to convert that to MP4, because it is very easy to share MP4 videos, so then we can easily convert our other versions to MP4 versions by using a very simple command REN command. So let me show this command also. So for example, this is our video. So here you can see this video is in Windows Media Video file, so .wmv file. So if we want to change this to MP4, because then we are sharing our video with the students, so they may try to open video on different platforms using different mobiles. So MP4 version is a such version which is very portable and we can open with many different video players. So what we need to do, so if we right click, so we generally see this type of options when we right click on anywhere on the say desktop. But for converting this, so what we need to do, so first we need to press the shift button on keyboard, then we'll right click. So then we'll see here open PowerShell window here, or in some versions of Windows, so here maybe open command line. So we need to open this particular option. So then this will open the command prompt. So here what we need to do, so we need to write REN command. So after REN, so we need to write the name of the file which we want to convert. So for that, it's better that you copy the name from that particular file which you want to convert. So I am copying the name of the file which I want to convert. So using this particular Control C command. So now I will write the name in quotes. This is the name. Then I will write the extension .wmv. Then close quotes. Then space. Then again I will start the quotes and I will write the name of the file and the extension to which I want to convert. So I want to convert to MP4. Then finally quotes closed. And then now I will press enter. So with this, within milliseconds, we can say now we are ready with the conversion of .wmv file to MP4. Here we can see that file which we have first in MP4, in Windows Media. So now it is in .mp4. So this way we can easily convert our video from any format. So here it is this command is applicable for all types of conversion. So here we can have any type of video file which we can convert to MP4. Even vice versa, we can also do with this REN command. So this command is very useful for fast conversion of videos to MP4 or as per the desired changes.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, in that screen, I think the font color was blue and it may not be visible to all. So can you read it?
Okay, ma'am. So what the command I typed, so I will show you that command. So this is the command. So this is the command which we typed. So REN, then space, within quotes, name of the video file which we want to convert with the extension. So this was the name of e-learning tools video. This was the just name of the video file. So extension was WMB, then quotes close, then space, again start quotes, then write the same name and .mp4. So
Okay.
then after this, we'll be pressing enter button on the keyboard. So our video will be converted to MP4. So this way we can convert our videos which we create from PowerPoint. So if there is not option of exporting to MP4 using PowerPoint, then we can save as file in this WMB file extension. Then we can convert to MP4 using this particular command which is run on the command line.